the greatest heist no one saw coming. Imagine a mastermind so cunning, they vanished without a trace, leaving behind a $4 billion mystery. Who is this elusive figure, and how did they pull off one of the most audacious scams in history? Stay tuned to uncover the story of a con artist so daring, their name is now etched on the FBI's most wanted list. This is the story of Ruja Ignatova, the crypto queen behind the OneCoin scam. Ruja Ignatova, also known as the crypto queen, is now on the FBI's most wanted list. But how did she rise to such infamy, and where is she now? Going back in 2014, Ruja Ignatova, a Bulgarian businesswoman with a PhD in European private law, launched OneCoin, a cryptocurrency she claimed would revolutionize the financial world. With charisma and confidence, Ruja convinced millions that OneCoin was the next big thing, promising massive returns on their investments. However, behind the glitz and glamour, OneCoin was nothing more than a sophisticated Ponzi scheme. Born in Bulgaria and raised in Germany, Ruja was always ambitious. She pursued higher education, earning a doctorate in law, and initially she seemed destined for legitimate success. Ruja was incredibly intelligent and driven. No one suspected she would turn to fraud. Her academic background and professional demeanor gave her the perfect cover to appear trustworthy and credible. OneCoin promised unparalleled returns, drawing in investors from over 175 countries. Ruja's lavish lifestyle and high-profile events only fueled the hype. But the extravagant promises were too good to be true. The entire operation was a lie. Unlike legitimate cryptocurrencies, OneCoin had no blockchain, the technology that ensures transparency and security in digital currencies. Instead, OneCoin operated as a pyramid scheme, using new investments to pay returns to earlier investors. Investors believed they were buying into a groundbreaking technology, but in reality they were fueling a classic Ponzi scheme. The fallout was devastating. Families lost their life savings and communities were left in financial ruin. They invested everything they had, trusting in Ruja's vision. Now they're left with nothing.
OneCoin wasn't ever really a cryptocurrency. It had all the trappings, but that was just a ruse. What it was a Ponzi scheme, a very old-fashioned scam and a very simple scam, which is take investment from new investors and use that investment to pay the old investors a bit of a return. And you just keep that going for as long as possible, always taking a percentage for yourself. And at the very top is Dr. Ruja.
We are a global currency.
Bulgarian founder, the offices were in Sofia. But what we found is that Britain played a really important role in the scam. It was about the lawyers and the PR people that allowed the scam to continue.
In 2017, as international authorities began to investigate, Ruja Ignatova vanished. She boarded a flight from Sofia, Bulgaria, to Athens, Greece, and hasn't been seen since. Despite a massive international manhunt, Ruja's whereabouts remain unknown. The FBI has offered a $100,000 reward for information leading to her arrest. Theories about Ruja's disappearance are rampant. Some believe she's living under a new identity, while others think she might have had plastic surgery to avoid recognition. She had the resources and connections to disappear completely. It's likely she planned her escape meticulously. Ruja's disappearance is one of the greatest mysteries in the world of financial crime. Finding her is a top priority for authorities.
A Bulgarian woman has been placed on the FBI's top 10 most wanted list for allegedly running a cryptocurrency scam. Ruja Ignatova, who became known as the missing crypto queen, has been accused of defrauding victims out of more than $4 billion. OneCoin has been described as one of the largest Ponzi schemes in history.
Ignatova predicted all of this in 2014 when she was just starting OneCoin. Back then, she wrote an email that was entitled Exit Strategy. She listed a number of options for how to get away with it. The very first one, take the money and run. Ignatova founded and ran one of the largest Ponzi schemes in history, peddling a fake cryptocurrency called OneCoin and raking in billions of dollars from her victims.
1, 2, 3. Applause, please.
Within 18 months, 1 million people or so from 175 countries had invested something like 4 billion euros into OneCoin, her cryptocurrency, thinking they'd got on to the next big thing.
It is really a pleasure for me to be here 1.5 years after we launched our cryptocurrency OneCoin.
She traveled the world speaking at huge concert arenas and venues and seminars.
The sky really is the limit for us. We want to be the #1 cryptocurrency out there.
And then in October 2017, Dr. Ruja boards a Ryanair flight from Sofia, Bulgaria to Athens, Greece, and disappears into thin air and is never seen again. Dr. Ruja Ignatova is a Bulgarian-German businesswoman who in 2014 announced to the world that she had created the next Bitcoin, the next cryptocurrency that was going to be bigger than Bitcoin. It was going to revolutionize global finance. She meets up with a man who specializes in multi-level marketing called Sebastian Greenwood. And multi-level marketing is a sales technique whereby you sell products to your friends and family and make a small commission, and then you recruit your friends and family to sell to their friends and family. And you will make commission on everyone that you recruit or is recruited by people you recruit. And so it forms this sort of gigantic pyramid of sellers. And in 2014, they decide to launch OneCoin. And it starts off very, very slow, very, very small. No one's sure whether it's going to take off or not. The thing about multi-level marketing is everything depends on momentum. And within months, €1 billion has been invested into OneCoin. That's how fast it took off. Dr. Ruja made sure that she looked the part. She did have incredible, impeccable academic background. She appeared on the front cover of Forbes magazine. Except it wasn't the front cover of Forbes magazine, it was the front cover of Forbes Bulgaria, but in fact it was a piece of sponsored content that she paid for. A few weeks later, she spoke at an event hosted by The Economist magazine, and she made sure that the photograph of her standing next to the logo of The Economist was in all of her presentations. As OneCoin grows, sort of Dr. Ruja herself grows with it. She's seen at all the lavish parties, she's hanging out with politicians, she's wearing $1 million necklaces, and soon enough she starts calling herself the crypto queen. So her birthday parties were always very, very luxurious. I mean, the most expensive pink champagne and free Cuban cigars and sushi and everything you can imagine. In 2016, her birthday party was held at the Victoria and Albert Museum. At huge expense, she had Tom Jones perform a private concert. And over months and months, we are trying to piece together from tip-offs, from sightings, from a knowledge of her lifestyle, from private investigators helping us. And trust me, I've had sightings in every single country you can imagine. She's had a sex change and she lives in Brazil. And we have to investigate this stuff. I had a very credible sighting at Heathrow Airport about 6 months ago. Someone told me that they'd sold her a car. I mean, it's literally, she's everywhere and nowhere. But this is what I think probably happened. She gets to Thessaloniki, she hangs around there for a couple of days, and then she does the one thing that people wouldn't expect, which is she goes back into Bulgaria again. I think she thought Bulgaria was a smart place for her to lay low for a while to see what happened. But then in early 2018, the German police, who've also been investigating Dr. Ruja, raid her office. And she thinks, oh man, this is really serious. I'm not going to get away with this. And so she goes again.
Ruja Ignatova's story is a stark reminder of the dangers lurking in the world of high-risk investments and unregulated cryptocurrencies. Her audacious scam and subsequent disappearance have left a lasting impact on countless lives. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, Like and subscribe to our channel to keep in touch with our latest and most updated videos. See you soon.